In good deed gone wrong news.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I didn't know the end of it, so I let you finish it. I was like, no good deed.
Sounded like you.
Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler.
Winona Ryder, klepto.
Was she in that?
Oh, she was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teeth.
Love interest.
I just couldn't do it.
Is that the whistle thing?
Teeth was something I couldn't get through that movie.
I don't remember anything about that, but he had like a black hand or something. Didn't he have like a dead hand in there?
Oh no, foot.
Or foot.
It was like frostbitten, right?
Yeah.
Submitted by Just Eric.
Okay.
Hi, Eric.
You could do better than that, Eric. Come on. You're more than just Eric.
Yeah, man. Good Samaritan was, oh my God. A Good Samaritan was murdered at Waffle House shortly after paying for other customers' meals.
That's why I don't do nice shit.
Nope, don't do nice things at all.
Because you might get murdered.
Santa Claus would be the most persecuted person on earth. I'm glad Santa Claus is not real.
I told my kids that early.
Yeah, you did?
Oh, what? Because I worked too hard.
I'm gonna.
As soon as they asked. The dad is saying, no, me, your mom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because you want the credit, right?
Yes.
For you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Santa didn't pay for these bills. He didn't pay for the electricity. He didn't wrap these gifts.
I'm gonna fuck my kids up really hard and create the most delusional world ever for them.
I love that.
Everything is gonna be real, and I'm gonna try to play it up hard. Magic is gonna be real. Dude, they're gonna live in a crazy world.
That's good.
Can't wait to see how they turn out.
Dude, you're gonna love babysitting them.
They're gonna be so pissed at you when they find out the truth. They're gonna be so fucking mad at you.
And then we're gonna put on gloves and fucking battle to the death.
Dude, these fools would be in 10th grade or in 12th grade giving a valedictorian speech being like, now I'm going to go hunt dragons, what I have dreamed about my whole life.
That's dope.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And people would be like, what?
Joking.
Joe's not gonna put him in public school. He's gonna teach him in his mud hut.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah, that's true.
But he would be valedictorian though, because this guy will pressure them with weapons.
Valedictorian of the mud hut school that he creates inside the house.
The thing about kids though, if they grew up in mud huts, whatever Joe tells them, they'll believe it. There's no one to tell them that they're wrong.
Yep.
Everything we believe is because somebody else told us.
Exactly.
Think about dinosaur
We've been
sound.
indoctrinated from the start.
Yeah, nobody knows what dinosaur sounds like, but somebody was like, ah, we're like, all right.
And they found out like 6 years after Jurassic Park that they all had feathers, and I think Spielberg was like, fuck that, that looks like shit, I'm not
It's
doing
like a
that.
chicken.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful group out there that exists today called the Amish people that do exactly this.
Oh yeah.
And they live in a great delusional world.
Are Amish people like helicopters? That's bullshit.
Well, they don't have the fly zones aren't over them.
Oh, right.
It's like that one M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, the M. Shyamalan's gonna be.
The Village, was it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you feel like you're in this old world,
Yeah.
but then it's like modern day.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh man, well we just
spoiled it.
Well, we
for you.
spoiled the whole entire
But
thing.
there's I mean, it's been a while.
But they get to find out that the rest of the world exists because, like, when they're 16 or something or 18,
It's like Rush
they
Limbaugh.
get to go away for 2 weeks and find out the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And then if they decide to live in the world, they can never come back. And if
It's called.
Dang, they only got 2 years?
there's a
Every
name
2
for
weeks?
it.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Like
I forget what it's called.
Rambambalang.
I learned about it on Orange is the
Rush
New Black.
Bambalang.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure to decide in 2 weeks.
I know.
Like, what, can I get a month, man? Can I wait my decision?
Dude, how about they just like see Pornhub and they're like, yeah, I'm fucking out. I'm not going back to Amish shit. Like, you know what I mean? How can they go back?
Yo, but you know what I heard is that they're super healthy.
Think of the stimulation.
They're super healthy.
Too much to learn.
They're super healthy. They're super
Yeah.
strong, and they're super happy.
Strong?
Yeah, like
What do you mean they're super strong?
Because they're like chopping wood and stuff?
Yeah.
like physical work all day. They're working outside, physical labor, and then they're happier than average Americans because that community and social support.
Yeah,
but they have pedophilia problems, molestation problems.
we have that
or
too.
yeah, we do too. You're right. You're right.
But at least we get Uber Eats.
True,
Yeah, yeah,
Postmates and all
If
that.
we're gonna have to deal with that,
But we don't know how to hunt and gather at all.
Yeah, we know.
what? You know what the funniest thing about Uber Eats is? Like that you can get McDonald's Uber to your house. McDonald's was set up because restaurants were taking too long. They're like, what if your food was ready in 5 minutes? Oh, perfect. And then the drive-thru was like, what if you didn't even have to get out of your car? And now you're like, what if you don't even have to use a car? We'll bring it to you. And I'm like,
Get out of your
yes.
house.
It's like, what if I don't want my McDonald's warm? It's like Uber Eats. But it's like, then there's no fucking point. Like, cold McDonald's is like you're eating garbage.
Well, we'll raise our kids to be used to cold McDonald's, and then they won't know a difference.
That's smart.
They'll think hot McDonald's is weird.
That's smart. They'll never know true joy. They'll never know joy.
What if you just go like this? and then somebody feeds you, and then
That's the next step.
That's Wally. We're absolutely gonna turn into Wally, which is cool because they had dope little cars.
Yeah, I loved Wally.
I mean, I'm already kind of heavy.
Oh, but everyone's all fat. But so what? Everyone's fat, so you're fine.
Bro, that's what I think about.
Everyone's fat, then hot people are fat too.
Yes.
That's pretty sick.
That's why I wish I could be like in Samoan culture because everybody's big, and then I'd be like, man, I fit in here.
That's tight.
You'll be the skinny guy.
I know. And I'd be like,
They're like, this guy's hotter than fuck. They're like, this guy's body fat percentage is like 25%. That's really hot.
but just in my house, my kids are just like, "Huh, put a shirt on." I'm like, hey man, I pay for the rent here. I don't have to put a shirt on, but I put it on because I'm embarrassed.
If my kids told me to put a shirt on, I go naked.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Sorry, I ruined your joke.
Oh,
A well-played sneeze kills a
Double
joke.
down, huh? Until you're totally
Like, right
pantsless.
at the punchline, the sneeze and the punchline were at the same time, and Joe was just like, you can never get it back.
so so when your kids tell you to put on clothes, what would you do?
I put them on.
Do you really?
I go naked in front of them.
Damn.
I would, and I'm like, and then if someone tried to go, oh, that's sexual harassment, I'd be like, that's culturally insensitive.
I'll see your sexual harassment and
My
raise
old
you
man.
culturally insensitive.
My old man used to walk around all the time in tidy whities, no matter who the fuck was over.
Hey, it's
My
his
grandma.
house.
Yeah.
My grandma does that. Panties pulled up to here.
Damn.
Bra on, no teeth, burping.
Damn.
I'll be like, you got a problem? Am I at your house or are you at my
Dude,
house?
panties up to here is like a double bra.
What's this article?
We're way Nikki, that was minutes
so
ago.
long.
We're up to grannies with no teeth in their
What's this
mouth.
article, Tiff?
Burping.
I kind of I let the conversation go where it needs to go because this one's a sad one. So this
Waffle
is
House.
Oh, the Waffle House. That's right. That's right.
yeah.
I know about this.
So this is Craig. He was 41 years old.
I like Waffle House.
Me too.
I've never been.
He was killed by this guy, Ezekiel,
Fuck you, dude.
25 years old.
It looks like a Jamaican lady.
It did look like a lady. I thought it was a lady too.
So this happened in Florida, by the way. So
We went to a Waffle House in Florida. Remember that?
did in Orlando, but this was in Gainesville. So Craig, he was at this Waffle House with his cousin, and then around 3 a.m. he was buying meals and passing out $20 bills to random customers in the restaurant. But then that's when this woman became really angry because he had not paid for her meal or given her money, and then her anger led to Ezekiel getting involved and confronting Craig.
How come you didn't pay for her? Like that?
I don't know what happened.
Was he like on his way to like take care of her yet? Was he like
It's the news,
murky.
guys.
You're
They
doing a
keep it-
charity thing, and then somebody's like, "Hey, give me charity too, asshole." It's like, no, fuck you,
How
no.
entitled do you
then
have to
that's
be?
when Ezekiel.
that's what I'm saying.
She felt left out.
So then that's when Ezekiel went outside, and then he returned with a gun, and then someone tried stopping him from going outside the restaurant, but he ended up going inside anyway, and he shot him in the head.
Hope it was worth it. You're going to jail forever now.
Yeah, he got charged with manslaughter, first-degree manslaughter.
Manslaughter.
I mean, sorry, first-degree murder.
oh, what to say?
Yeah, that's not an accident.
Yeah,
Jesus, dude.
first-degree murder.
goodness.
How could you feel entitled to someone paying for your food that doesn't?
Stranger.
I need to know how the.
Florida?
Dude, and Waffle House is so fucking cheap. It's insane.
I need to know.
Literally, $20 probably paid for everyone who ate there.
I need to know how the argument went down because it probably wasn't about the waffles. Like they probably felt disrespected somewhere in the conversation. And he was like, "Oh fuck that shit."
Too rational. It's Florida.
Yeah, so authorities right now, they're trying to figure out.
Even though those waffles are to die for, but like
Well, he did die for
But
them.
maybe not that.
He died for them.
So right now, authorities are trying to find out if they knew each other before this argument happened.
See, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, like if there's something missing there.
It's like no one's gonna be shot over maple syrup, you know?
Or will.
Maybe.
I mean, dude, it like Nikki said, it's Florida. Or not even. That's not even a diss on Florida. It's just like every time you read a crazy ass story and it's like Florida.
There's
man.
some drugs in the air.
You're just like,
Yeah,
you
it's
buy
just
it.
kind of you're desensitized.
It's like the Mike Tyson effect. Like,
Yeah.
there was a time when Mike Tyson did anything he did. Like, remember the face tattoo when that was like weird? It was like, oh, Mike Tyson got his face tattoo. You're like, oh, it's Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
That's literally what
It's
Florida
like
did.
Mike Tyson just bought a fucking tiger. It's like, yep, Mike Tyson would buy a tiger. It's on brand.
Damn.
That's it. So Florida's on brand right now.
No, there's no story you could hear that at the end happened in Florida. You'd be like, oh.
Right.
Yeah,
It's the
that's very
only
true.
state.
It's because Florida gets dragged so often that I'm just like, it's worked on me. I'm like, oh yeah.
There was like this woman ate her child's face off in Florida. You're like,
Bath salts. This guy got out of jail in Florida and then stole a car in the jail parking lot and got caught in the parking lot and rebooked and put back in the safe.
That's dope.
And I was like, fam. And they were like, in Florida. I was like, ah.
He's like, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of here, dude? Actually, Kev, have you thought about that before? No, you haven't, Kev.
The funny thing is, I've been to Florida and it's not even bad.
That's what I don't understand.
It's worse here.
You weren't there long enough.
It's nice.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the humidity, because the humidity makes you
Oh,
crazy.
it drives you wild.
Do you ever put it in your that trend that was like a Florida man and then your birthday and then you see what article comes up?
But it's also what the media does, how they do Florida man, Florida woman, all this shit. Like the repetition of that works on your brain over time.
Yeah, how about California man? Never hear that.
No, you know
A
that
California man.
You do read Riverside Man.
Yeah.
my kidnapper in Hawaii was a Florida man. He
Kidnapped?
was from Florida.
What
He's a
happened? I'm
Florida
going to
man.
Hawaii tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh. Well, just don't let your
she was-
17-year-old daughter out and like walking alone at night. No, he was just a very nice man. He bought me ice cream and he bought me souvenirs, and then he wanted me to go with him to a really creepy parking garage and where his car was. And I was like,
That's where you drew the line?
Yeah.
Ice cream, yes.
Yeah.
Food, mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, what a nice person. Yeah.
And this is why you don't shelter your kids.
Oh, I shelter my kids.
My kids are gonna be murderers.
How do you shelter them? What do you do?
I don't really let them. They don't really play outside that much.
You don't let them play outside, or you don't let them, or they don't want to?
They don't want to.
Oh yeah.
They don't walk. They never asked. They don't walk to the store. I remember when I was a kid, we used to walk to the store. We used to be. They don't walk to school.
But the modern kid is like, they don't want to go outside. They just want to hang out and play video games.
They're hanging out
I
on.
didn't want to go outside either, but they made me ride my bike to school.
I liked going
I
outside.
don't know if we liked outside or they just forced us. So you're like,
They
well,
wanted us out of the house.
Yeah.
so we just were like, well, we're gonna have to
They
be
grew
out
up
here.
outside.
Yeah. So I
Or
just played my
because-
Game Boy outside.
But we didn't have distractions like the kids now. They have like a ton of good.
But we
things.
did. We had like Game Boy.
The games didn't last that long though.
Well, the thing is, I think the difference is technology allows you to play with your friends now without having to go to their house.
That's
Yeah.
Before you had to play two players, we have to be sitting next to each other.
You have to ask your mom for a ride, and she's like, half the time she's like, no. And then you're like, why? No, for no reason.
So then you had to get a bike to have a vehicle to get to your friend.
But now they can just they hit them up on
The games were
Fortnite.
hard as fuck too.
Yeah, like that Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah, and then you die and you're just like, I can't play this anymore because you don't have the patience.
You couldn't even save.
Yeah.
You had to beat it in
gotta start from the
one
beginning.
time.
Yeah.
Back in our day, you couldn't save.
You had to beat the whole Sonic in one sitting.
Dude, in LA, like imagine your kid asks you to take a ride to their friend's house, but in LA it takes 45 minutes to go fucking 5 miles. So it's like, no, you're not going to your friend's house.
Friend lives in Venice? No.
FaceTime them.